Hi there, I'm Carrie. This is my dog Ziggy. He's the bee's knees. I am no beauty expert, but that's why I like Amazon for buying beauty products, because I can read all of those reviews, not make any impulse buys, and be a satisfied customer. So that's why today I present you with a massive Amazon beauty favorites video. Most of these things I use every single day or at least a couple times a week, and most of them I've been using for years, so let's jump into this video. I'm going to start at the top of my head with brushes and hair products. I'm starting with this itty bitty little round brush that, yes, has some hair in it. It's the Osensia 1-inch round brush, and I bought this about 2.5 years ago and use it almost every day. I use this for the fine little details in my hair, especially right here. I get this crazy, wavy, weird thing that happens right here. So I use this little round brush to help when I'm blow drying my hair, to pull this straight as I'm blow drying, and that little crazy wavy piece is gone. By the way, I'll be linking all these products down below in case you're interested in checking them out. And if you like what you see on this channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. So this little baby handles the small jobs. This is the Mac Daddy that handles the bigger jobs. So this is what I use to blow dry bigger sections of my hair. I'm looking back at my order history and I've had this for 3 years. And this is just $12. This little brush is $14. But they're both great. This is a separate round brush with natural boar bristles. It's 3.3 inches, so it's a big round brush, and it just really latches onto that hair, pulls it tight if I want it straight. It's great for curling under. It's just all around awesome. Speaking of awesome, I love the wet brushes. I discovered these years ago, and I can never, ever go back to any other kind of brush when my hair is wet. My daughter has curly hair. This gets through her hair without pulling. So there's the original, and it has these soft bristles that just glide through wet hair. So my hair tangles very easily, especially when it's wet, and it used to be quite the chore to brush it after a shower. It would hurt, it would rip out hair. More recently, I got the Wet Brush Pro, and it has these little boar bristles, which make it even easier to brush through your hair. These are just amazing. Best brush ever. So here's something old school I used to use years ago. I've probably had this for about 10 years. It's a Velcro roller. So when your hair's a little bit damp, you can very easily just roll this right up in your hair, blow dry it, let it sit there while you're doing your makeup. It's awesome. It gives you a little volume. It's super easy, very easy to slide out, doesn't break your hair. And I just bought the Dry Bar high tops, because they have 2 different sizes, so I'm gonna give that a whirl. Speaking of getting volume in your hair, Boldify. So this is a little powder. I'm gonna spray some. Whoop, see that? It's very light. You put it in at your roots and it gives you all kinds of volume. I have very flat hair and this helps tremendously. So I'm a very frugal person and I like to get a great deal on things, but every once in a while I splurge. And fortunately, this splurge was worth it. Yes, I have the big expensive Dyson hair dryer, but it saves so much time drying my hair and I feel like it does leave my hair healthier. It takes me maybe 2 to 5 minutes to completely blow dry my hair, and it used to take more like 10 to 15 minutes. And I think this was originally around like $500. I bought it about a year ago and it's a little cheaper, and now it's about $300. So it is cheaper than it was. It is a splurge, but I think this will last for years and years and years and be a good investment. At least I hope. It also comes with these attachments. They're magnetic. So this is the diffuser, great for curly hair. I actually have wavy hair and I've been wearing it wavy more often. So I use this. And if you want to concentrate that airflow, we have this attachment. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I just love this. Again, a splurge, but I think it was worth it. Something that's a little less spendy and cheaper was this round brush. I am sorry for the hair and things. I did try to remove it ahead of time. It's just a little hard to get out sometimes. So this is a round brush hair dryer that's all in one. You can really straighten your hair quickly. You can flip it at the ends, under or out, whatever you feel like that day. And it gets the job done very quickly. And you can use just one hand in case you have a toddler like I do that you're trying to help with other things while you're doing your hair. It's awesome. I love this. It's by Revlon, and I will link it down below. The other hair tool that I use fairly frequently, I used to use it more, it is this Chi flat iron. I think the exact model that I have is not in stock at Amazon, but I'm going to link something similar. Again, this one is a little spendy, a little bit more expensive, but I've had this for years and years and it works great. It's 1 inch wide. It has these curved plates. It heats up pretty quickly, I think about 30 seconds. It has a swivel cord, woohoo! And it's tourmaline ceramic. I'm not sure I said that correctly, which gives even heat distribution and more negative ions in your hair. And that reduces your frizz and static. If you're using blow dryers and flat irons, then you definitely want to put something on your hair first to protect it. Here's the thermal protector that I love. It's made in the USA. It's cruelty free. I like my products to not be tested on animals. So I use SHI International thermal protector with argan oil. I just give it a little spray all over and then I get to work with my blow dryer or my flat iron or my little curling iron. I did not include a curling iron or a wand in this video. I have one, I don't love it. And I'm only showing you products I absolutely love. So if you have a wand or a curling iron that you love, let me know in the comments down below. So my hair is heavily damaged. I highlight it and I had somebody at a salon about 1.5 years ago just destroy it. I don't even want to talk about it. Bad memories. So I condition it, I put masks on it, and almost every time I wash it, I use this. Sorry for the gunk. These are products I really do use and love. It's a 10. It's Miracle Silk Leave-In Conditioner. I've used this probably, gosh, about 10 years or so. It leaves my damaged hair feeling softer. I put it in my daughter's hair because she has very wavy, curly hair, and it helps keep some of the tangles out. I love it. Again, not tested on animals. Awesome sauce. As much as I can, I try to buy products that have natural ingredients and don't have yucky chemicals and parabens that have been shown to have hormone disruptors. Sometimes they are related to cancer. It's just stuff that's kind of scary when you start reading about it. To each their own, but my preference is to go as natural as possible. So I use these natural hairsprays. They both are fairly light holds, which I think everybody wants because it is not the 80s, although I did love me some stiff, tall hair in the 80s. I use this Aubrey Chia hairspray. It's made with chia seed oil and quinoa, things I also like to eat. It gives a nice light hold. It smells good. I like it. Did I say it was Aubrey hairspray? I think I did. I was about to tell you about this one, but the sprayer is broken. Okay, that's a bummer. I think it's pronounced Andalou Naturals Hairspray, and this is a medium hold. So if you're looking for a little bit more hold, this is the one to use. It's sunflower and citrus. It smells a little citrusy, which is a lovely little scent. And these do cost a little more than your average hairspray, but again, I think for your natural ingredients, it's worth it. Just playing it safe. At least that's what I think. Again, you guys make your own decisions, do your own research, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so I think that's everything for hair except for these, and these are kind of multi-purpose that I use in my hair and other places. So this bottle's kind of gross. I'm almost all out of it, but it shows how much I do use this. I use this on my fingernails, my cuticles, and on the bottom sections of my hair to just give it a little more oil to help it look a little healthier, even though it will never be healthy. Dead, dried out old ends. So this is just straight up jojoba oil from the seed of the jojoba. Okay, I don't really know much about the jojoba, except for I think I saw this on Simply Nailogical because Christine uses this on her cuticles and she's a nail expert, so I figured I will take her advice. But I also read you can use it in hair and I like using it in my hair. Another thing I like using in my hair and on my nails and as an all-purpose kind of makeup remover, skin hydrator is almond oil. They say you can use it for beauty blends. I use it to remove makeup. I use it a little dab on my lips sometimes if I don't have a lip balm nearby, and I put it in my hair and I put it on my nails. Multi-purpose, natural, awesome, yay. Okay, I thought I was done with stuff for your hair, but here we go. These are little headbands. It came as a 4-pack. I've been using black recently. It also has red and blue. I think there was a white that I've used and now I don't know where it is because again, these are things I actually use. I think it's pronounced Elacucos or something along those lines. And I like it because, I'm not gonna do this because it'll massively mess up my hair, but it tight and it really pulls back, not just the top part of your hair, the sides too, and it's perfect for washing your face and getting your hair out of the way. Also, it looks cute if you want to wear it as a little hair accessory. Yeah. Okay, this is not very glamorous, but it is a hair accessory I use pretty often. It's bobby pins. I know, not that fancy, but there are 400 in here, and you know you lose bobby pins if you use them because you randomly realize, oh, I have one in my hair when you're going to sleep, put it on your dresser, it falls off and disappears into the stratosphere somewhere. I bought the blonde shade, so it kind of blends in with my hair. A lot of times my hair is a little wonky in the front, so I just pull it on over and, okay, that doesn't look very good. Anyway, you get the point. I use it pretty frequently, especially when I don't like how my hair is looking in the front, and just whip it on back. You can even put two in, make a little crisscross if you want to get fancy. And simple, easy, there's a ton of them. I love it. Okay, let's start talking about the face now. And as an adult, a pretty mature adult, I have acne. Lucky me, right? But fortunately, there are acne patches like this. So there are 40 in here. What you want to do is clean your little pimple area. I have a massive one on my cheek right now, trying to cover it up a little bit. You take the little film off, pop it on that pimple. When you get that little whitehead and you know it's ready to pop, I know this is totally disgusting, that's when you take the film off and your pimple is ready to go. Pimple go time. Here is another acne treatment that I use. It's Kiva Organics Acne Treatment Cream with tea tree oil. So you just dab a little bit on your trouble spot, and I feel like it really does dry it out and help the process along a little faster. Pretty good stuff. So if you're trying to cover up pimples and treat them at the same time, I highly recommend IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Breakout. This covers them up so well. I've never used anything quite like this, and I love that it's actually treating your pimples at the same time. It has this little application stick, which is handy dandy. Just dab it on there, and then I use this Eco Tools brush and just dab, dab, dab where I have that Bye Bye Breakout concealer, and it does the best job at covering up pimples. I'm amazed by it. It's pretty awesome. So I have slightly more mature skin, and I've been looking more into anti-aging lotions and serums and creams, and it is overwhelming. So I basically use one cream with natural ingredients, Bell Essence. It has avocado oil in it. It's a little bit of a thicker cream, but not too heavy. I put it on at nighttime, and I do feel like some of the fine lines, especially around my eyebrows, have diminished. So I'm a fan. This has great reviews. I'll link it down below. Speaking of lotions and creams, I love this Better Shea Butter Body Butter. It smells so good. This is peppermint and vanilla. I love it. It smells like Christmas to me. I put it like on elbows, on my hands, anywhere in your body where you have dry spots, and shea butter just works so well at hydrating. Love this little jar. Okay, I'm gonna hop into some makeup. Again, I'm no beauty expert. These are just things that I've tried, I like. I don't wear a lot of makeup, clearly. Probably need to wear more. Tarte is cruelty free. This is a great concealer. It's called Shape Tape. I don't know why, don't know what it's shaping, but I use it under my eyes. I have lots of purple here. I have very fair skin with dark circles under my eyes. This has pretty great coverage. So it's a little stick, dab it on here as much as you please. And then you can use your little beauty blender. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, and here's a bag of them, 5 for $9. I probably use each one longer than I should before washing it or tossing it. But I feel like these beaky blenders do a really great job. Again, I'm no expert, but this is what works for me. Love that it's a multi-pack, so I don't hold on to them as long because I know I have some spares in my drawer. And it's fun to have all the different little colors too. So let's get back to Tarte, shall we? This is Lights Camera Lashes, and it's my favorite mascara. It goes on evenly, it doesn't get all chunky and gross. So that has made it my go-to mascara. Love it. Mwah. So I already talked about IT Cosmetics. That was my little Bye Bye Breakout Concealer. I also use the Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder. Now I know having a matte finish is not the look. Everybody's all dewy and glowing, but I do use this powder under my eyes after I put some of the concealer on. I know for some people that can make it a little cakey and flaky. For me, I feel like it sets it in place and the concealer stays on longer. Sometimes I put it on my face for a little bit of coverage and it's very light, doesn't look too cakey, but it does give you overall a little bit more of a matte finish on your face. So if you're looking for that, it's good for that. This is something I've used for years and years. It's Echo Bella bronzer. So I don't use bronzer for contouring. I'm just not skilled enough to know how to do that. But I do use it to give me a little bit of color. I use my e.l.f. brush, which I love, and I just do a little bit under my cheeks. Sometimes I don't use any blush. I didn't today. Sometimes I go under my chin to try to cover up a little poochie I have under my chin. I use Hibiscus. It's a nice light color, doesn't look too overly done, and makes me look a little bit less like a vampire, which I am. Another under eye concealer I love and have used for 13 years, and I know that because the first time I used it was getting ready for my wedding. That's the one and only time I've had a makeup artist do my makeup. And she put on this Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer. It has two different colors, so in the winter time when you're a little bit paler, you can use just this with a little dab of this, and then you can make it a little darker in the summer if you get some sun. And it's amazing. Like I said, 13 years I've been using this. I more recently decided to give Tarte a try, and I do like this as well. They're pretty much even Steven as far as coverage in my book. Let's talk eyebrows. So full eyebrows are in. Everybody seems to be filling in their eyebrows. I don't do too much to mine. They're a little sparse in here. So I just use a little bit of the NYX cake powder. So it comes with two different colors in here. And this itty bitty little angled brush that really gets in there. You can fill in your eyebrows. And if you want to shape up your eyebrows, it comes with this little brush that looks like a mascara brush. And you dip it in this little wax right here. Just comb those little eyebrow hairs up. Get them going the way you want them. It's cruelty-free, it's affordable, it's a win-win, love it. The one thing I have not been able to find is a good eyeliner that uses natural ingredients and is cruelty-free. So if you know of one, let me know in the comments down below. Now I don't know a whole bunch about makeup brushes, and I don't own very many, but I did get this set for eyeshadow. They're made by Lamora. They have like everything I feel like I need when I'm doing my eyes, when I'm getting all fancy sauce with them. They have this fine little brush that I do for kind of like eyeliner and close to the lash line. There's the bigger ones for putting on the eyeshadow on your eyelid. I don't wear eyeshadow very often because I feel like the more makeup I wear, the more I look like Gollum. But when I do decide to add a little bling bling to my eyelids, these are my go-to brushes. I don't wear a lipstick very often. I'm mostly a lip balm kind of girl. I love Burt's Beeswax. I love that you can get packages with different flavors. I love the natural ingredients. A slightly cheaper alternative I found on Amazon is Sky Organics. They have all these yummy little flavors. Tahitian vanilla bean. Hello, delicious. Not that you should be eating it, but you know, it smells good. If you happen to lick it, it tastes good. And it's natural ingredients. Woohoo! When I do wear lipstick, like right now, I want it to stay on. I don't want to have that weird little lip line where it's like lipstick's missing from the inside and you have this line around the outside. So two of my favorites that I use are Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick. Just have your little stick, put it on there, and you can eat. It stays on. It's incredible. And another one that's incredible, NYX. Do you pronounce that NYX or NYX? I'm not a beauty expert. This is called Butter Gloss. It is buttery, it is glossy, and I may have just made a mess of things. And it stays on for a very long time. Okay, my final products all have to do with the teeth. Every single dentist I've ever seen recommends using an electric toothbrush. For years and years I've used one, and then for some reason I stopped for a couple of years. I don't know why. I think I just got busy with kids and like forgot about it or something strange. And my dental hygienist noticed. She's like, are you using an electric toothbrush? Because there's a lot more tartar and issues. And I had stopped. So I got back to my electric toothbrush straight away. And I've been using this Braun Oral-B electric toothbrush. It It has great reviews. It does what it's supposed to do. You have a little timer, it does a little extra vibration when it's time to switch sides. It's awesome. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend electric toothbrushes in general. They brush your teeth so much more effectively, efficiently than you can just using your hand. There's a lot of controversy about fluoride. I personally do use it sometimes because I've more recently gotten cavities and I'm hoping to prevent them. But I mix it up. I also use natural toothpaste and I love this one. It's a little weird. It's called The Dirt. Cleans your teeth naturally. All natural ingredients. It actually has a mixture of clay, cinnamon. It tastes like cinnamon. It's delicious. Again, not that you're eating it, but you get that flavor in your mouth when you're brushing your teeth. I feel like it also does a great job whitening my teeth. It smells so good. Smells so good. So it's this cakey little powder. It whitens your teeth, it cleans your teeth, and it's less abrasive than a lot of toothpaste, which is awesome for the enamel on your teeth. So I switch up my routine. I do use a little bit of fluoride toothpaste, but I also use natural toothpaste too, and this is my favorite. So this is something that my dental hygienist recommended a year ago. And I was like, where have you been all of my life? They are gum soft picks. If you're not already using these, get some. They have made the biggest improvement in overall gum health. I don't have atrocious gums or anything, but I did used to have the occasional bleeding, especially when I was flossing and when I'd go for my 6-month checkups when they really get in there and there's like blood and stuff. Okay, that's really gross, but it was happening and it was because of poor gum health. I didn't realize that. I thought brushing and flossing, you know, I'm all good. Okay, I occasionally slacked on my flossing. Who doesn't, right? Right? So these are shaped kind of like little tiny Christmas trees and they go between your teeth. And they scrub those little spaces between your teeth, close to the gum line. You actually rub it on your gums too. And it made the most amazing improvement in my gums in like a month. It was crazy. At first it felt a little tight because my gums had inflammation. And then after using it like 2 or 3 days, it felt a lot looser because that inflammation went down. I use these every day. I actually enjoy using it. I feel like I'm like doing so much good for my gums. It's amazing. And also I read that gum health is linked to heart health and that if you have gum disease, it contributes to heart disease. And that actually runs in my family. So I'm happy to do anything I can to cut down the risk of heart disease. And something as simple as this, I mean, come on. This is one of my most favorite finds on Amazon. You can get it in the drugstore too, but it's amazing. And I wanted to end on that. I hope you watched all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed everything you saw on here. And look who's here to say goodbye. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed everything you saw in this video. Please stay tuned for more Amazon favorites videos. I have so many things I'm so excited to show you for the kitchen, for the car, for cleaning, for cooking. I'm very excited. Oh, and he's going back to sleep. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more me, if you want to see more Ziggy, and I will catch you in the next video.